I am Mike Odyssey. My friends, I just wanted to take a quick trip to the past because a patent that I discovered back in 2023 around September is making more sense now than ever. And after a conversation that I had with a couple of friends, Andres Restart, Paul Gale, on the podcast, they agree that this could be a possibility. This could happen. And so I wanted to bring you guys into conversation because I know that with what I'm about to say and what system I'm going to bring up, there's a big chance you probably did own this system and maybe it was one of your favorite. I am talking about the Nintendo DS, right? A couple of weeks ago, I posted on Twitter that it might come to Nintendo Switch Online. But what if it's not coming to Nintendo Switch Online and every little evidence points to something even better than that for this holiday season? All right, so what am I talking about? I'm talking about a patent that I discovered on September 19th, 2023. And so this is one that I saw at the moment. I spoke about it on the channel, but I didn't really think much about it. And well, it happens to be the Nintendo DS. And well, if you did not know, this November, Nintendo DS turns 20 years old. I know that makes us feel old, right? 20 years old. Nintendo DS turns 20 since the moment it was launched, right? And so back in 2014. And now we have this patent that was actually issued last year in September, a year before the 20th anniversary. And well, what we think now, right? What we came up with during the podcast, we were kind of talking about this, and we all came into agreement that yes, first it's the 20th anniversary. The Nintendo DS is the number one selling system for Nintendo right now, right? This is counting home consoles and mobile consoles. The Nintendo DS is the one who currently holds the crown over the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch is trying to catch up to Nintendo DS. And with that, with 151 million units sold, there's a big chance that you probably had one. And let me know in the comments if you did. Now, what does this mean? It means that just like before Nintendo released the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo actually released two classic consoles, the NES console and the Super Nintendo console, the classic version, the mini console, right? And well, yeah, you probably know what I'm about to say. There's a possibility Nintendo might be working on a Nintendo DS Classic to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Nintendo DS. Now, there's a lot of proof out there that there is something going on with Nintendo DS. Okay, not only was this patent issued last year, just a year before the anniversary, the 20th anniversary. We can see here, if I just scroll down, we see the Nintendo DS, right? We also see the clamshell. It's just everything around the Nintendo DS, the stylus. We see the internals right here, right? It's crazy. It has 4 gigabytes right here. It has a nitro card of 4 gigabytes max, right? And if we read here, we see here that the size of Nintendo DS ROMs, if Nintendo were to emulate the games into Nintendo DS Classic, was, by the way, classic systems have pre-installed games. So if Nintendo were to use these 4 gigabytes, they can install almost 250 games because this is a 5 gigabyte storage. But let's say it's 4 gigabytes, they can install 200 games into the system, right? And so with that, we see this other version of the Nintendo DS, which you have never seen before, right? And this is like the A, B, up, down, left, right, and such, right? Let's go back to the original one that we have back here for the Nintendo DS. The original image. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4. We have there's the cross here and this here, and then that right there. Now there was another system that came out before the Nintendo DS, which could also be getting a classic edition, and I am talking about the Nintendo SP. Nintendo SP. So let's go ahead and look it up here so you guys can know what it looks like and compare it to the other one here. Nintendo SP. Is that the one? There you go. The Nintendo SP, right, is this one right here. Let me see if I can kind of open one here and just kind of take a look at it, because there is another. This is one that might be getting a classic edition. $22, not bad. But if you look at here, this one has this part here, just 2 buttons, and in the patent, this one only has 2 buttons as well, with this part here, and then the clamshell kind of looks basically the same. What I would say is different is that I don't think that the SP had a stylus, just because it didn't have a touchscreen, right? So who knows? Maybe Nintendo's working on a version of the Nintendo DS that is also compatible with Nintendo SP games, right? This is just a different model here. Let me know if you have seen this before. If not, then it has to be brand new, right? Brand new system. This is like a cartridge here that looks like an SD card that goes inserted into the system. I don't know what that is. You guys can let me know down below in the comments. But with that, we have the Nintendo DS working here, which could be the classic edition of the system. And to top it off, let's see here, we'll go over to the trademark area. All right, and then you'll see me just search for a trademark here real quick, and this is how I actually search. It's really easy. Anybody can do it. Just look for the owner, type here Nintendo. Once you get that, you want to eliminate the dead ones, and you want to eliminate the registered ones, which will leave only the new ones, right? And so here we can see a lot of new trademarks from Nintendo, ones that are still pending, and you can see Endless Ocean just came out. That is still pending, so you know that these trademarks are of things that are coming out or have not yet come out, right? So we have Twilight Princess here, we got Tears of the Kingdom, we have I think this is also Twilight Princess. Moving forward, let's continue Endless Ocean, and then we have Nintendo 2DS right there. Moving forward, and then here we have it, the Nintendo DS, and we click on it. It'll tell you when it was issued. They filed for it in June 20th, 2024. It was the application filing date was May. It was approved in June. So basically last month. It's a very fresh trademark, very new. And now putting this together with this patent right here, the Nintendo DS patent and the trademark, Nintendo has now the complete package. If they want to release a Nintendo DS Classic Edition for this holiday season to help boost sales for Nintendo, they mostly care about money, right? They want you to buy more Nintendo. When I mean more Nintendo, I mean is more Nintendo brand items, more Nintendo brand games, Nintendo brand systems. Whether it's the Switch or not, it's the system. Now, one thing that we went over is that if they do this, a Nintendo DS Classic, would that count towards the sales of the actual system? No, because it already has pre-installed games, and there will be no way to actually play more games other than the ones pre-installed. It's a special edition, Classic Edition. And so with that, this is some of the information that we found behind the scenes here, right? 2023, the other last month, and so on. So you guys, let me know your thoughts below. Does a Nintendo DS Classic excite you? And would you buy it if this Nintendo DS Classic is out for this holiday season? Let me know down below. It's 20 years. Happy birthday, Nintendo DS, since the moment you came out. And hopefully we can see something coming in the future from Nintendo regarding Nintendo DS, whether it's a Classic Edition or it's the Nintendo DS for NSO coming to the trailer of the Nintendo Switch 2. All right, my friends, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are amazing. I'll see you in the next one. Never give up and journey on. Peace.